Hi everyone, it's Rick. I am here in the east end of Provincetown along Commercial Street. It's a beautiful day today after the horrific storm we had yesterday. So it feels like a great spring day. I am standing on where used to be a wharf, a really important wharf in the history of American theater. In 1916, there was a group that became known as the Provincetown Players, who were mostly folks from New York who came here for the summer to work in exile in the quiet here and write their poetry. No, they didn't write poetry. They wrote films. They didn't write films either. They wrote plays, hence the Provincetown Players. So behind me is where they did their first performance on a wharf, essentially in another shed. We have a lot of sheds in this town, or historically had a lot of sheds. So I will switch around and try to show you the shed. Oh no, where'd it go? Well, there's no wharf anymore. It was one of the many wharfs that was destroyed by one of the many hurricanes in the early 20th century. But we do have this monument to remind us, to show us that this was the location where the Provincetown Players actually performed Eugene O'Neill's very first performance of Bound East for Cardiff. He was pretty unknown at the time. So, hi there, David, welcome. He got his start, writing plays and performing them right here in Provincetown. This was where the wharf was. I wanted to show you also where Susan Glaspell lived, and she was around the corner, right around the corner, actually right across the street. Ooh, this white house dead ahead behind the tree is where Susan Glaspell lived. And I like to show places like this because folks go by them, zip by in their car or on their bike, and don't get an opportunity to take in what the meanings of some of these little tiny plaques are. And there you can see that essentially it says Susan Glaspell lived here. So that's my 2 minutes. That went up really quickly. I'm going to switch back to looking at me. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back on Thursday with another 2-minute tour at 2 o'clock. And that's it from Provincetown. And stay safe and have a great day. Bye-bye.